It may look like the same radar aircraft that has operated from American carriers for years. But inside, the U.S. Navy is preparing to transform the E-2D Advanced Hawkeye. The new Block II upgrade will overhaul its computers, cockpit, and mission architecture, and could fundamentally change how quickly the Hawkeye adapts to new threats. And the program has just crossed a major milestone. Northrop Grumman and the U.S. Navy have completed the critical design review for the E-2D Block II upgrade. That means the design has matured enough for the program to move toward aircraft modification, integration, and testing. Flight testing is planned for fiscal year 2029, with Block II aircraft expected by the end of the decade. But this isn't simply another software update. The Navy has described this modernization as the most significant change to the E-2D since the Advanced Hawkeye entered the fleet. The E-2D is often recognized by the massive radar dome above its fuselage, but calling it a radar aircraft dramatically understates its role. The Hawkeye is one of the carrier strike group's most important airborne command and control nodes. Its sensors can detect and track threats across the battlespace, while the crew helps manage aircraft, ships, weapons, and targeting information. In a future Pacific conflict where U.S. forces could operate hundreds or even thousands of miles apart, that ability to connect the battlespace becomes even more important. Block II attacks. One of the biggest problems facing older military aircraft, technology changes much faster than the airframe. The modernization introduces a new cockpit architecture, greater computing power, improved cybersecurity, and an open mission systems framework. That last part could be the most important. Instead of requiring major redesigns every time a new capability is introduced, the open architecture is designed to make new software and technologies easier and faster to integrate. Think of it as changing not just the Hawkeye's computer, but the way the aircraft can be upgraded in the future. The pilots are getting major changes too. The modernized cockpit and flight systems are designed to reduce pilot workload and improve situational awareness. That's particularly important because aerial refueling allows E-2Ds to remain airborne for extended missions. And behind the cockpit, more computing power will help the mission crew process and manage an increasingly complex battle space. The objective is simple: see more information, understand it faster, and help the strike group make decisions before the enemy can. And that's what makes Block II bigger than a cockpit refresh. Modern naval warfare increasingly depends on networks connecting aircraft, ships, sensors, and weapons across enormous distances. The Hawkeye sits at the center of that equation. The Navy says its evolving software and networking capabilities help the E-2D coordinate distributed forces and support integrated kill webs. Block II is intended to give that airborne command node the computing architecture needed to keep evolving as new sensors, weapons, and threats emerge. The E-2D may still have turboprops and a giant radar dome, but Block II is about what's happening inside. The Hawkeye isn't disappearing from America's carrier decks. It's being rebuilt to remain relevant for the wars that haven't happened yet. Subscribe to Strike Vector for more breakdowns of U.S. military aviation and the future of air combat.